Minority Whip Representative Katherine Clark of Massachusetts has invited Amanda Zurawski of Texas to join her in the chamber. Amanda's water broke in 2022 when she was just 18 weeks pregnant, and because her condition at that precise time was not considered life-threatening, she was denied an abortion since her fetus had a detectable heartbeat. She quickly developed sepsis, which almost killed her. Our senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott sat down with Amanda and Representative Clark this afternoon.
This is coming on a critical week. Super Tuesday just happened. We are now heading into the State of the Union, a critical election year. What do you want to hear from the president tonight?
I know he's going to share with the country stories like Amanda's and the very real and devastating impact these laws are going to have. And our country's at a crossroads, and things will get worse. The GOP is saying it out loud. We have a bill on IVF that was up in the Senate last week. The GOP blocked it from coming to a vote. We have a speaker who just today said, well, this is really going to be dealt with in the states. That is a pass. 84% of the House GOP has already signed on to legislation that would enable an IVF ban nationwide. So where are we? We know what their vision for women in this country is, and their vision is they get to make the call.
What are the real-life consequences? What is the reality? What has your reality been as a result of these abortion bans?
The reality for me was that I nearly died because of the abortion ban in Texas. I couldn't get access to health care when I needed it, and as a result, I very nearly died. And now, my future fertility is permanently compromised as a result of this. Since I've been public with my story, I have heard from countless others who've been through something similar. And so this is really a massive problem that I think, to Congresswoman Clark's point, if it becomes a national abortion ban, no one is safe.
The real life impact for you, and now that this has impacted your own fertility, and the lawmakers who designed these laws say their goal here is to protect life. And in your case, it is restricting the ability for you to create life. Looking at what happened in Alabama with IVF, how much did that concern you?
Oh, it terrified me. So my husband and I are very fortunate to have 2 frozen embryos as a result of IVF after what I went through. And when we saw that ruling in Alabama, the very next day we signed the paperwork to get our embryos out of Texas because we are terrified that a similar ruling could take place in Texas.
How difficult has it been for you to come forward and share your story, something that's so personal and so intimate?
It's extremely difficult. Losing a child, nearly dying, these are not easy things to relive. There are so many people out there who have a story just like mine, and they can't speak up. And so I feel like it's my responsibility to speak up for them and to tell my story, which is really all of our stories.
We are really a portrait of post and pre-Dobbs. When I had a miscarriage and needed abortion care to prevent infection, I got it. I got it without question. And now we are seeing that in the same situation, Amanda and so many thousands of other women have been denied that care and have put their own lives into jeopardy.
What does change look like to you?
That's a good question. I think it's restoring Roe. I think it's electing the right people. And I think it's clarifying the law so that more people don't have to go through what I went through. It can still get worse. We already know that Republican extremists are targeting contraception and surrogacy, which now is a reality for me because of what happened to me previously, because of the laws that they passed. And this slope is so slippery and it's so steep. And I just think that if you haven't had to go through what I've been through, maybe you don't understand how bad it can still get.
Rachel Scott, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.